Step 3, optimize the H1 tag. So the H1 tag is the third king, and the HTML format for a H1 tag is exactly the same as title, but instead of having the word title between the brackets, you'd have the word H1. Following suit of the last video using my SEO consultant page, to comply with Skillshare's policies, I've had to blur out the logo from my website. So if you are wondering why does a website have no logo, well, it does indeed. I've just had to remove it from the video to ensure it's not deemed as self-promotion. Well, this would be the H1 tag on my SEO consultant page. It's the text right at the top of the page. What's really important to note is that some themes actually convert your title tag into a H1 tag as well, meaning you have one title tag which also acts as your H1 tag. If that is the case for your specific theme, then don't worry about it, as lots of themes have seemed to be doing this recently and they still rank absolutely fine. However, if your theme does not do this, then you definitely want to go ahead and add an H1 tag, as you can target more keywords. So what are the best practices when it comes to optimizing the H1 tag? Well, again, you want to use your keyword as guidance, as you should be doing with all of these three kings, to be fair. But your H1 tag should be different to the title tag. Again, if your title tag automatically converts into a H1 tag, then that isn't possible for you. But again, don't worry about it. It's not the end of the world. The second thing to note is that it can be similar to your title tag, but try to mix up the words and include different variations of the same word. And you can also target secondary keywords in there as well. The third thing to note when it comes to the H1 tag is there should only be one H1 tag per page. Again, I've lost count of how many websites I come across that have multiple H1 tags. Your H1 tag is the main heading of your page. If you have multiple H1 tags on your page, then you're basically telling Google your page is about multiple things. You don't want to do that, so make sure there's one H1 tag per page on your website. So taking this into consideration, if our title tag was as followed, Best Table Saws 2022, the ultimate guide for all budgets, I would write an H1 tag along the lines of the best job site table saws reviewed, suitable for all budgets. So I've broken up my main keyword at the start and I've included a different keyword variation, which is going to be best job site table saws, which I've got in right here, best job site table saws. I've also got the word reviewed in there, which allows me to target these keywords towards the bottom, reviews on table saws. And again, I put the word budgets in there just because budget is a good keyword and it's related to cheap as well. So I hope that gives you more context on how these should be different from one another. So over to the real-time walkthrough. When it comes to updating your H1 tag, it's not possible to do it in the Yoast SEO settings, as we just done the SEO title and the URL. So when it comes to the H1 tag, what you need to do is go into the actual page. So let's click edit with Elementor on the page we are currently optimizing. And if you're also using Elementor, then 9 times out of 10, the text you see right up here, which Elementor actually call a title, it's not a title, it's actually a H1 tag. So if you are using Elementor as your page builder, then this is the part you're going to need to edit. So to edit that, you need to go into settings and then go to settings again, make sure you're on the general settings tab, and you see it says title, but no, it's not your title tag. This is actually your field for the H1 tag. So go in and enter in your optimized H1 tag, following the practices we just ran through. So I'll go back to my slides and I'll copy my H1 tag like so. Go in and copy it in like so, and then simply click update. And just like that, our H1 tag on our money page is now perfectly optimized. That's it for this one, and in the next video, I'll be showing you a really cool Google Chrome extension you can use that's completely free, and it allows you to check your free kings in literally just a few seconds. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you there.